Hello friends and families, welcome to Armstrong Computers. Now, as you can see on your screen, in our previous video we then dealt with how to assign users and roles, how to add a user and also assign a role to that particular user in our PHP point of sales. Okay, now as you can see here, this is what we did in our previous video. Don't worry, I'll be leaving a link in the description or here where you guys can just go and take a recap of what we did and join us here. So without wasting my time, today's segment will be looking at how to add products into our point of sales. Let's get started. Okay, so as you can see now, I am on, my sales portal, which is my cashier's portal. So let me log out from my cashier's portal and log in as an admin. So as you can see, this is my dashboard here. So now to add a product, first one must consider this. First, you need to create a category. So when you come here, you can see where I have items. Okay, so you click on the item and then you click on what we have, new category. So you need to create categories. So the categories I'm going to create is going to be only, let's say, two categories. I'm going to create a category of alcohol and food. So let's go ahead. So to do that, it's just simple. Mine is to just go ahead and type alcohol for a category. So I have my alcohol there, and then you can choose to leave the description, click on save, and then okay. So I have a category known as alcohol. I have come of electronic, I have mobile. So alcohol, the new one I just entered is alcohol, as you can see here. If I want to add another one which is known as food, I'll click on the new category here, then I'll go ahead and call that food. So food, and then I'll just go ahead with the description, and after that I just click on save and okay. So as you can see here, this is my food category. So done. So after creating the category, now at the end of the day, I've made the whole thing so simple. I've created a brand already, and I've also go ahead and create the brand list, as well as the new brand if you want to. So I've already created a brand list. When you click on the brand list, you can see we have a couple of brands here. So they are all electronics. You can also create a brand and call that brand maybe food or alcohol. So to create a brand, you just click on the brand, new brand, okay, and then click on the new brand, and you type your alcohol, or maybe the alcohol. We have brands. Okay, actually I'm not a fan of alcohol, so basically you can just get and put in the food. We have type of food is food, you can but I just want to leave all in. I want to put all into one category so that it will make one brand. Okay, I can call it Armstrong brand or anyhow. So anyhow you want to do it, you can, but hey, let's assume that alcohol is alcohol, so we can just put alcohol. So at least you can, when you are filtering, it will be easy for you to just filter all the alcohol. But you can also go ahead and the brand, you can, if you have, I don't know whether there's a drink, I don't know, but any brand, I don't know the alcohol brand because I don't take alcohol. So just click on save and okay. Then you can see the alcohol being a brand also there, and you can also add maybe a brand known as food, the type of food brands you can. So let's say we have food, and then you click on save, so and then okay, and so that's your brand nicely. So after that, now after doing all this, now the next thing you need to do is that just go dive straight and click on new item. So when you click on the new item, then an item will just display. So the most key things that you need to consider is one, item name, the unit, and also how they call the category, the price. Okay, you see that there's a star red here. Those are the item, the tax, and then the purchasing price. So far as the selling price is here, and then the cost price is here. This is the cost price, and then we have the selling price. Then after that, if you want to, the expiring date is optional. If you want to type the expiring date of the product, you can click here, and then you select the expiring date of the product. You can. So let's go ahead and enter some items for us to see how to enter an item into our points of sale. So to do that, it's just simple. Might to just come to item. The first item I'm going to type is there. As I just said, I don't drink alcohol, but I have some alcohol drink here. So this is 2 liter, and as it's 2 liter, I'll come to brand and I'll select alcohol. Because it's alcohol, I'll go to category and type and select alcohol, but it is optional. You can choose to leave it selected, or you can select alcohol. Okay, so but I just wanted to look like that. The units, it is pieces, so I'll select pieces. So after selecting pieces, I'll just come here. The maximum quantity I can sell, okay, I can sell a day. So let me make it the maximum quantity I can sell a day. Let me make it, let's say 10,000 in each way. Then after that, if you have expiring date, you can put expiring date here, maybe to expire, let's say 2024. You can. So maybe June 2024, you can put expiring date there. If you have the image of the product, you can click here and select the image of the product. I don't have any image of alcohol drink, so I'll leave it there. And then you come here, the price. So let's say the price, the cost price of the item is 100, and that's 100 Ghana cedis. And then the selling price, I'm selling it 150 of worth of alcohol drink. Then you can see it's giving me the profit, the percentage here, the profit here, nice, that is 50. The profit is, the margin percentage is 50. Basically that is just that. Then I'll scroll down. Now when you scroll down here, there's something you need to look out for. Now we are talking about we're adding products. So after adding the products here, the quantity also matters. So you can see we have adjust stock. So currently, what is the stock, the quantity of that particular drink, okay, the alcoholic drink I have. So where we have adjust stock, might just type I have 50 pieces. Okay, now then after that, I'll just click on save and okay, and then my item will be added successfully. So you can see here, this is my item that I have. So to go ahead to add a new item, let's add a new item again. I'll click on new and type the name of the item. The next item I'll be adding is team. Okay, so now the category is food, and the brand also you can choose, as I just said, you can choose to select food, you can choose to leave it selected. Now let me leave this one selected to see that it's not compulsory. So you go ahead and the unit is pieces. Okay, this is pieces, so I select unit, I select pieces. Then if it's pack, you can select pack. Then the maximum quantity I can sell a day, as I just said, 10,000, or anyhow you put it. Then the date of the expiring date of that particular product, I'll click, and let's assume it will also expire. Let's say that is okay, let me make it 2024. Anyhow, you can go ahead and type it straight. Let's say April 4th /04/2024. You can type it straight ahead like that, and if you want to add a picture, you add it. So the kind of the cost price of this particular item, let's say it's just 60, and then the selling price, I'm selling it worth of 70 Ghana cedis. And now let's come here. So adjust quantity, I have like 100. The quantity I'm having currently on my shelf is 100. Then I'll go ahead and click on save. So then click on OK, and let's wait for it. And then voila, you can see it also there. this it here. So let me add the last item. The last item, I'll click on new and go ahead and type the last item I wanted to then add. So basically that is just that. So bell active or bell aqua, I like the aqua. So bell aqua. And the bell aqua, I have 1.5 liter. So kind of, and bell aqua, yes, the category is also food and species, and expiring date, let me just maintain the same expiring dates, that is April 2004. And then probably if you want the image, you can put the image there. And the selling price, the cost price, I bought it let's say 2 CDs, and I'm selling it worth of, let's say, 4 CDs individually. You can be 3 CDs, 4 CDs now. Then you come to the adjust stock, and I have, let's say, 50 pieces here. So after that, I'll go ahead and click on save and okay. So you can see my bell aqua here nicely. So after everything is done, when I come to my POS here, you can see that all the products that I added, they are all here. Okay, let's assume that the customer wanted to buy bell aqua. So here where we have item name, I can just go and type bell. Okay, see, it's popping. Okay, it's popping for you. So bell aqua. Okay, bell, oh, is it aqua? So bell aqua. So bell aqua is one bell. So you can see here, so it has just select for me, or you can just go ahead and click and it will come. So maybe I'm selling, I want to buy, I'm selling kind of like, so you can see here, this is the stock, current stock is 50, and the price is for, let's say I'm buying 5 of that, and the 5 of the bell aqua is, the total amount is 20 Ghana cedis. So after that, I'm going to buy TV also. So I'll type my TV and press enter. So I make it VT. Okay, I have a product called VT. I don't know what TV is that. Maybe VT. So the VT is the, it's a TV I wanted to write, and I mistakenly made a typographical error. Anyway, so the TV, I'm buying TV 1, or if you don't want to sell, oh sorry, my bad, I don't want to sell TV out, so I'll click on delete. And if you want to sell, let's say, this product, you can click on the product directly and it will be selected. So the total amount is 90 Ghana cedis. So when you go ahead and click on cash, and maybe the customer give you 100 Ghana cedis, you click here and type 100 Ghana cedis, and then it will give you the change due, the change return. You also just go ahead and click on save and print, or you can just click save only, and then voila, it is saved. Okay, so basically that is just that. Now let's assume I wanted to view today's sales. Okay, so to do that, I'll just go back to my dashboard. Okay, then you see there we have here, now when it comes to this side, we have reports. Click on the task at arrow beside the report, you scroll down, and then you come to where we have sales reports. Okay, so click on the sales reports. When you click on the sales reports, here you select the customer or whoever that you sell to. So here the dates, so from which date to which date, from today's date. Okay, per the date I'm recording this video is on 9th, so it's then on the 9th, so on the 9th to on the 9th of this month. So basically that is just that. So you can make it 8 on the 9th to on the 9th of this month, and you can click on maybe pended, payments, unpaid, or paid. It says all, I want all, so I click on show, and when I click on show, you can see these are all the total sales I made. I remember I made a sales of TV. Okay, if you could remember for our previous video, if you want to see the customer that made this or the employee that made this these sales, when you scroll, you can see that here it is telling you that this is the sales, this is what I sold, okay, to this particular customer, blah blah blah. And now, how will I view the employee that made these very sales? Okay, I'll cover that section for you to see. Now you can see that it's telling you the working customer. Okay, if you put the name of the customer there, the customer details will appear. Okay, so basically that is just that. And after that, you just print this invoice again. So basically, this is how one can view his or her sales, okay, so far as the reports are concerned. So I can also click here and select maybe payments, or pending or paid, in which way. So on paid, so this is paid. Then I'll select working in customer, and I'll click on show, and then it will show the entire report for me. Now, so this is how all the reports that you can view from this POS, and basically that is just that. So as you can see, this is how you can add a product and also view your sales report. That is all for today. I hope this video has helped you out there. Catch you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.